Alrighty. Hey guys, this is the Casey and Nick podcast show, and I'm Nick,
Casey.
and here we go. I guess we're gonna start off with our topics today. I want to talk about is something different, a little about movies. I finally went to go see um Beetlejuice. I thought it was pretty good. I liked it. Everyone said it was okay, but I enjoyed it. Of course, it's not better than the first one, but
You
I think
know,
it was
I
pretty good.
I don't typically think so either with sequels, but I might disagree with that, and I think a lot of people
Mhm.
would too. But like I said, everybody has their opinion. I
Yeah.
really liked it though. I think they did a great job. It was a good story.
Yeah, I thought it was good, but I can understand where some people hate it. It was like kind of the plow or the script was all over the place because they brought his wife in, and she really wasn't a major point in that movie. She hardly showed up, and when they did show her, they had her doing just sucking souls, and then she got eaten at the end, and that was it. But I don't know. I liked it. I liked the humor with Beetlejuice when
Yeah,
he was doing all that stuff. It was funny. I thought it was
yeah,
funny.
yeah. It was cool to see some throwback parts too. Um,
Hmm.
I was reading kind of like about the Easter eggs, like his wife's finger. Remember, and he has
Oh
that
yeah.
like in his jacket pocket in the first one.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah,
But Monica Bellucci, it was cool to see her. She was a big time actress, I think, in the 90s, maybe early
yeah.
2000.
Because
Beautiful
I did,
lady
yeah,
too.
no, she's very pretty. Because I looked her up because I was like, who is that? And then I was like, oh wow, she's in some other movies and stuff.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so,
she's
but
good.
Winona Ryder was still pretty good in there. I when I saw her, I was just like, nice, not bad. She aged well. Um,
Yeah,
of course, I liked Jenna Ortega. Of course, I liked her. I remember her from that show, and she was in there. I think that was like her first big thing. Like, remember? Have you seen that show?
I haven't seen
You
that.
on
I
Netflix?
I know her from the Wednesday show,
That's where made her blew up.
the
But like
Monsters. Yeah,
she was on that show You as like one of the person's sisters, I think, little sister, and then that's how I knew her in Wednesday. So yeah,
yeah,
and then we can move on to the next thing. Are you excited for any new movies, or you want me to just say all mine, Kiss?
yeah. I think the big one that's coming out that I want to see, and I think it's first week of October, is the Joker movie for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I was gonna say that one. It's another big one coming out. I do want to see that one, but I hope because people have been, I think it's just rumors. I don't know if it's true. They say it might be like a musical, and I really hope it's not like that.
Really,
Like,
the Joker movie?
yeah, that's what I heard, but I don't think it is. Maybe it's just like those dorky rumors, but um, you never know until they release it.
Well,
Um,
you know what? I just looked it up actually as you were talking, because I wanted to see the exact date because it comes out on the 4th, and it says musical slash thriller. So yeah, I'm
see, I
not
guess maybe it
surprised.
is.
If if it is, I mean, she's obviously a singer too, so I'm not surprised.
She
But yeah,
is. It's
I hope it's not a
Lady
lot of that.
Gaga's right. Is in it, or
Yeah,
is she's gonna
I
be Harley Quinn or whatever.
I liked her as a choice in that actually.
Yeah, she's really good for her being a singer. She's actually a good actor because I remember her in other stuff, American Horror Story and other
Never saw
movies
that.
too.
Yeah, but
Oh
I
yeah.
remember how big that show was.
Okay,
That's
come on,
crazy.
catch up.
No, I know, I know. I saw her
I
in
thought
that.
you were the actor guy.
The movie, I know. There's a lot of stuff I haven't seen. I haven't seen any of
Well, you're
the
fine. I haven't seen
Game of
any
Thrones
stuff.
and all that. Yeah, I know.
But you're
So
a big movie guy, not a TV show guy.
yeah, I think something fun we should talk about. I'm curious to see, unless you've already looked it up, but I have them here, the top 10 um, movies listed on IMDb. The first one
Mm,
I've kind of already known because I've looked it up a lot, but what do you think
okay.
number one is?
Well, I don't know. Like, it's either one of those. What I think, or maybe he's not. Maybe it's not number one. I would think Scarface, but probably something
Yeah,
else.
you would definitely think so. And I'm sure it's on the list, but no, well, not top 10 actually. Shawshank Redemption, I'm sure you've seen that,
Oh,
right?
that's the first?
Yeah,
Huh.
And if you think about it, that's a really good movie.
Yeah, I think I haven't seen it in a long time. I watched it when it was like still kind of new, not new, but like when it went on for rent or whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, 94, so you would have been, that was before you were
yeah,
born.
yeah.
You
So
must have been young.
yeah, I was like probably like yeah, that's probably why I saw it when it was on rent because it was already on DVD or whatever it was on VHS still.
Yeah.
So
I
then
saw it, and it's kind of funny. Um, First time I ever saw it, I was in Vegas. We went to with Brian and PJ, his girlfriend and their friends. It was Christmas break vacation. I remember literally like the first day they picked me up and we went to the airport and we flew. But anyway,
mm.
I was watching it on TV there because one night when we went out, PJ got like really hammered and was just, throwing up like the entire day. So I was bored and needed something to do. So I was watching that and I'm like, oh my God, why have I not seen this before? Um, Really good movie. But I remember that distinctly. That's what's in the Vegas hotel that doesn't even exist anymore. Imperial Palace. I think we paid
I
like
think I think
30
I was a
bucks a night.
kid and maybe I did see this, but I'm thinking like I didn't probably didn't pay attention to it because I do remember this with
Yeah.
him, Morgan Freeman and all that.
Oh, it's so
And
good.
it's just like when you're a kid, you don't like pay attention to it deeply, but I
Yeah.
think I do remember seeing it just being a kid and had maybe ADHD, wasn't paying too much to it. But what's
I
the
thought
next
it
one?
was I thought it was
Oh,
longer than that too, because it seems like when it's on TV, it's like at least 3 hours, but yeah, it's almost 2.5 hours. The Godfather, which yeah, like I said before, I've never seen that before.
yeah, I've seen that.
Um,
I've seen the, I think I've seen one, two. I don't know if I've seen the third one though. Um, but yeah, it's a really good movie.
I need to see it. The second one even made the list at number 4. That's insane. So, um, the big cast, right? I know it was Marlon Brando as the Godfather, and then I think it had Andy Garcia, Al Pacino, James Caan. Yeah, a lot of big names. That's
Hmm.
insane. That movie's even longer. It's almost 3 hours with no commercials. Holy
Yeah, I
shit.
know. I know it's
That's
a long
insane.
movie. I remember when I got, well, I didn't see it till like way late because everyone was like always telling me, "You haven't seen that yet? You haven't seen it?" It's like
I
no,
get
and
that
then
all the
until
time.
yeah, until my 20s, I think I saw it. My early 20s, and I finally saw it, and I was like, okay, yeah, it is good, but it was fucking long. I was like, I was getting kind of bored.
What do you think
But
number 3 is?
let me think. Give me a hint. Is it like a drama? Is it a comedy? What is it? Action?
It would be probably drama and action. That's what I would think it would be.
Is it an old movie? New?
Superhero. That's gonna give it away. Superhero.
Really? Superhero? Batman?
You got a
Batman one?
9.0. Yeah, which one?
Batman Begins.
No, great movie, but
No?
this is arguably the
Uh,
best one.
Dark Knight. Huh?
Yes,
Dark Knight.
yeah. Hmm.
Okay.
That
Batman
was a
Begins.
great
I'm
movie.
thinking that's something else. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that one is because that Christian Bale is the one that made the thing of I'm Batman or can't do it. I'm Batman or whatever. He made it a thing. But you know what's funny in those Batman movies? The one I like, everyone gives credit to it because it's there's bad acting in it.
Probably the same one
Um,
I like.
Batman and Robin when
Yeah.
Mr. Arnold, yeah, when Arnold was Mr.
That
Freeze.
that was the first one I'd ever seen, and I remember I had it on tape, and
I have it on DVD still.
I don't know why that gets shit. Even Poison Ivy was great with Uma Thurman. She did like amazing on that. That movie
Yeah,
gets a lot of shit. I don't get why. I loved it.
and I like the costumes in there. I don't know why, because when what's his name? What's his name?
Clooney?
Who plays Batman?
Yeah, George Clooney.
Uh, George Clooney. There you go. Yeah, he does. Um, I think he did pretty decent, and it's funny how they brought him back in the Flash movie where he messes up the time, but
I
I
don't
liked it.
never
I
saw
liked
that.
it. Yeah, you haven't
They
seen
brought
it.
Clooney back.
You got to see it when it's because Ben Affleck's originally the Batman in there, but then Flash messes up the time, and at the end it shows cluing in as the Batman because
No
he
way.
altered time. Yeah,
That's sick. I would want to watch it just for that. I don't care about
yeah.
the rest. So that's funny. Yeah, so
Maybe,
great movie. Do you remember there was rumors about, and I don't think it was ever like confirmed. They said
what
when
rumor?
because Heath Ledger died that Johnny Depp finished filming some of those, but I don't think so. I don't remember anything because I would have caught on to that.
Hmm. The finished
Would you
film.
agree?
What?
Like, because they're saying that Heath Ledger died during filming and they didn't finish, so they had Johnny Depp finish like some
Oh,
scenes, but I don't think that's true. That's some bull, right?
oh, but I don't know. If he would, yeah, if he knew that, then he would like release it or like show proof or something. You never know.
Yeah. Okay. Number four. I think I already told you
Oh,
earlier.
oh yeah, Godfather too.
Yeah. Dude, it's a half an hour longer. The first one's almost 3 hours. This one's almost 3.5 hours.
Yeah,
Jesus, that's insane.
I know. I think I
So
watched those two, and then I was like, yeah, I'm kind of done. And then I never watched the third one
I
because it
wonder
was pretty long.
if that one was any good. But yeah, I mean between the two, 9.2 and 9.0, that's pretty insane.
They say the
Uh,
third one wasn't good. That's what I hear from people because I tell them I seen this first and second, and then they see the third one and they're like, oh, the third one's awful, so it's fine. You're not missing anything.
do you remember this one? So the next one, this would be number five, 12 Angry Men. I remember it was a play originally, and
And
but don't they made us watch it in school? Did you have to watch it? I can't remember if it was probably middle
hmm,
school when we went to Zia. Did you watch this in anybody's class?
12 Angry Men. Let me look it up.
Unless it
Oh,
was,
this looks familiar,
yeah,
but I don't think I've actually seen it though.
I think it's like if I remember correctly, it's like there's a murder case or something going on, and the whole thing is, there's 12 jurors and they're trying to get them to all agree on the same thing, and there's always one person that doesn't agree, right? And it's funny
Hmm.
because I think it's like 1 on 11, and then that particular person that disagrees, he's going on and he's making points and proving. So it's starting to flip, and it takes
Hmm.
forever. I mean, they're bitching because they're in there for forever and they're just trying to get the hell out of there. They don't give a shit. But yeah, that was a really good play. Henry Fonda. Wow, that's cool. 1957. That's insane. Okay, next one, Schindler's List.
Huh.
I think that was
I think I've
Holocaust.
I think I've heard about that one, but have I seen it? Let me look that up. It's a Steven Spielberg movie, right?
Yeah, yeah. Liam Neeson. It says
Oh yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
German-occupied Poland during World War II, industrialist Oskar Schindler gradually becomes concerned for his Jewish workforce after witnessing their persecution by the Nazis. That's a good movie. I saw it when I was a kid. Why, my dad just kind of let me do what I wanted, I guess. I probably shouldn't have been watching that,
Oh,
but I remember watching it. Um, long ass
okay.
movie too, over 3 hours.
Damn, pretty long.
I think I need to see it again because I don't even remember exactly.
Hmm.
Lord of the Rings, The Seven, Return of the King.
Nice.
Did you
Yeah,
like
Lord of the Rings
those?
is. I like those. I like the movies. And there's some video games out for them too, and I like them as well. I kind of know about that. I'm not. Some people like know a lot. And it's funny. Someone
Yeah.
I think at my work, he's our manager. He's older. He's a big fan of it. He likes it, and he knows because he read all the books about it.
Hmm.
Um, and then I didn't even know books. I think it's probably I see it where like the credits are based on this movie or a novel or whatever, written by
Yeah.
blah blah blah. But I didn't know it was like a book series, and I was like, oh, no wonder. But it's really good. That Lord of the Rings, and then I like the Hobbit movies, but I'm pretty sure the Lord of the Rings is if it's on that list, it's probably the best one out of them.
Yeah, it's crazy. So those three movies made the top 12, and it's funny because the one that's ranked the highest is the third movie. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, and it looks like they cranked them out like so. The first one was in 2001, Fellowship of the Ring. Two Towers,
Hmm.
2002, and then The Return of the King. So they were just cranking those out. I remember they were huge, and
Hmm.
I've seen them, but this is a weird memory that I have. For some reason, like all my family was at my dad's house, and we were
Oh.
watching this on the little TV that we had in the living room. It's so weird because like my family all together, like what the hell at once? That's weird. It didn't really happen
Hmm.
very often, but yeah, I remember how big a deal those movies were.
I remember where,
Peter likes those movies.
yeah, and then I remember too, because we went to go see him as a kid. I saw one of them in the movies, and I remember the women, like the guy, oh, what's his name, the elf guy? What's the actor? Isn't he
That
Elijah Wood? No, not
Elijah
Elijah
Wood.
Wood.
Yeah,
Is it him?
yeah,
That was the elf?
yeah. He was a hobbit.
No, no, he was a hobbit. That's not him. Who's the
Elf.
elf? Who's the one that?
One of the elves was Katy Perry's husband. What's his name?
Oh yeah, yeah. Isn't he the one in the pirate too? He's in the Pirate
Yeah,
Caribbean.
yeah.
Uh,
It's ridiculous that I can't remember his name right now. What the hell? I'm really gonna have to look this up.
yeah, I just remember that
That's a,
because I remember that movie.
let me
No, you're good
see.
because those he's not even in those ones, and he's not even in the I think the Return of the King or all that the fall.
Let's put
But yeah, speaking of Elijah Wood, did you see that? There was like, was it a commercial when he was in? I think it was a commercial or either a preview to a show where he comes in as um like a guest because like there's a show where
Orlando
like this guy's a
Bloom.
big Orlando Bloom. There you go. Yeah, that
Sorry.
guy.
Yeah, keep going.
But Elijah Wood, he did like a little skit for I think it's a TV show because some guys were like the ones ordering, they're the ones working there, and then this guy's like just talking to shit because like oh like some the first guy he's like some nerd of something or like he likes something, but he's like at least you're not a or he liked Harry Potter or someone was like at least you're not a nerd that likes the rings or Lord of the Rings, and then Elijah Wood comes forward as the next customer, and
Yeah, I've
then
seen that.
are you seeing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they just nerd out about it, and then they make fun of the other guy that likes, I don't know what he liked, but I thought that was funny. And then I was like, oh, that guy from Rings.
So number eight, this is another movie I saw kind of later in life, but probably my first Tarantino movie, Pulp Fiction.
Oh
Did you
yeah.
ever watch that?
I
Oh no,
actually
it
haven't
wasn't. It
watched
was
it
not my first
through.
Tarantino.
I haven't watched
Okay.
it through. I've seen bits and pieces of it. I haven't sit down and like watched the whole thing because I was a kid, and then when I try to get into it, I didn't like it. It was just fucking bunch of. It's just. I think you just have to pay attention, and maybe if you're adult, you like it more.
Yeah,
But
as
I
a kid,
do
it's hard to
remember
follow.
seeing bits and pieces because I remember the girl and I was like, because I remember the girl and I was like, ooh, that I remember.
That's Poison Ivy
She's
again. Yeah.
not that great, but I just, I don't know, I have that type. Yeah, I like that type when they're dark hair and white,
She
even though if that
she's
was not her
six
real hair.
she's 6 feet tall. I think she's the same height as
She's tall?
Nic
Oh, wow.
Nicole Kidman.
Tall as
Yeah,
you.
those are two tall chicks. Yeah. No, I know it's
Yeah.
totally. Hey, screw you. So, but yeah, huge cast for that one. So that was probably one of his bigger ones. Um,
Sorry, left.
you're fine. Okay. Uh, number 10, Clint Eastwood, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Not my favorite one that he's done, but that is a damn good
Yeah,
movie.
it is a good movie.
Really good.
Did you see the remake of it? Remember when it was the remake? The remake sucked, but it was no, it was actually not bad.
Oh, they
The
tried to
remake, it
remake
was
it?
Chris Pratt. Yeah, the good. What was it? Let me see.
No, I
Maybe
don't
I'm
think
thinking of
so.
another movie. And the
Oh,
ugly.
I know you're thinking True Grit. That's John Wayne. I know they remade that, but I don't know if Chris Pratt's in that. Maybe you're thinking
No, no, no. I'm
Ridiculous
thinking that I'm
Eight
think.
or
Yeah, that I'm probably thinking of something else. Never
okay.
mind. Yeah.
Like, wait, what? No, it's
I
all
know.
right.
No,
This
but yeah,
dude
I
is
seen that. My godfather let me watch that as like I was a teenager, I think, and I remember watching it. I
yeah,
actually liked it for those kind of
he's
movies. Like,
good.
yeah, actually good.
He God, 66, that's crazy. So that's when it came out. He's
Hmm.
94 years old, dude. He's still trucking.
I
It's
know.
crazy.
And you know
Um,
about Clint Eastwood? I know. So my girlfriend's like, I guess father-in-law. Um,
mhm.
he drove him around. He was the one that when he worked here to film I think one of the movies here, The Meal or something, or I think it's that one or something like that.
The
He drove him
mule.
around. He was his own like personal limo driver because he drove limos, and then he
That's
he
cool.
met him. But like the driver, well, because well, my girlfriend's father-in-law, he didn't know that stuff because he doesn't really watch like movies or know. He didn't even know he was a famous person until I think later on. Then he noticed and he's like, oh yeah, you're Clint Eastwood. And then I guess he started talking. I like the movies. The one I liked for Clint Eastwood a lot was Torino.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, so that's the one I liked
Yeah, I think I
from
went and
him.
saw that like two or three times in theater with my dad. I just made him take me.
Oh,
It's really
he
good.
did.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot because when it came out, I think came out on DVD. I saw it and I was like, oh wow, I like this movie. And usually,
He has a movie, I mean, a lot of good stuff that he's done, a lot of westerns, but there's one, Every Which Way But Loose. It's hilarious. You would think it's funny. It's like it's kind of cheesy, but he's like this fighter and he travels with this, it's like like a chimpanzee.
mm. Oh, okay.
Uh, and so every which way but loose, and then the other one's every which way you can. I need to see that second one, but yeah, really good movie. He's always getting in fights in the bar or whatever, and gets the girl and yada yada.
Oh, okay.
Fo- Last one, just to mention it, Forrest Gump. I can't believe it's number 11. I'm surprised. That's a great movie.
Oh wow, that's a great movie.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
I feel like it's moved down on the list because it was definitely top 10 in the
Oh,
past.
okay.
But yeah, so anyway, so that's that. Um,
Move on to the
moving
next
on.
topic.
Yeah.
What do you? I talked about movies. Well, let me just go over it real quick. So the next movie I'm excited, and I guess you just really talked about Joker. The one I'm excited about is Venom. I
Hmm.
think there's another one coming out. There's of course the new Captain, like where it's Falcon and Captain America. And then they introduced Red Hulk. There's that one. And then I know there's another one that's pretty good. Let me look it up quick. Oh, and I saw that in 2025, they're coming out with Accountant 2 and then Nobody 2. So I'm excited for those. I don't know if I think you've seen Accountant, so you know that one.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised that they're doing. I mean, it was a good movie, but that's like I said earlier, that's one of the few movies I like with Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck, yeah.
I don't
That's the
know.
only one.
It's
Yeah.
he's not a. I can't take him serious for most roles, but I like that one
Yeah.
for some
He did a
reason.
good I think he did a good job in that one and then he played it well and then I just liked the story behind it. And that's what that movie kind of got me interested in that the paintings of Pollock. Like remember
Oh,
that scene with
yeah.
the painting? Is that like original Pollock? I was like, yep. And I was like, oh, that's what got me interested in that.
It,
And I want to get like just a Pollock painting in my house, but like even not real, but like the ones that are just fake.
yeah. Is that a is that the one that he mails to her?
Yeah,
She pulls it back, right? And it's that
it's
she like rips off the one that it's
yeah,
behind.
that's
I thought that was
hiding.
cool. Yeah.
Hmm. So
Okay.
I'm excited for that. And then Nobody too. I don't think you've seen the first one of that one. You should watch that one, case. Look it up,
Mm-mm.
Nobody. It's kind of similar plot, like to like not accountant. Like, I guess yeah, accountant. And then maybe he's just like I'll give you just a little hint of it. He's like a regular Joe trying to work as a family, but he's literally a secret like killing machine, or like he was like special teaching. And then of course someone just broke him out of his character, and you see it's really good. And I like the
Oh
story
wow.
behind it. You should
Yeah,
go
Ben
see it. You should.
Odenkirk. That's Saul. Yeah, I bet you I'd like it.
Mhm.
I love that guy.
Yeah, so watch it like if you whenever tonight or whenever you can. You'll like it. I like it. And I'm excited for like they're making it two, I guess in 2025, and the count's coming out in 2025 as well. And then they're making them. Another Jurassic World in 2025. I think it's in April, so I'm excited for that. And
Yeah.
then I think that should be it. And we can go over to our next topic. The I already did
Foosball.
mine. Want to go over football already? Because I
Yeah,
think
we
we're
can.
at. Let me check the time. We're at 25 minutes.
Okay, can we run through it in 5 minutes?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Let's
Let's
try.
just
Let's do
see.
this.
Okay,
Boom.
I
Let's
do
go.
the first one, you do the next one. Let me just look at. Sorry, I had
The
them up.
which
Okay,
side are you going to?
I'm gonna talk about the
No, which side are you going to for the scores?
oh the
So I can
score, the score.com.
score that. Okay.
So let's talk briefly about. I did watch it. Um, I don't really care about either one of these teams too much, so that's why I was kind of I had it on, but I wasn't paying attention fully. But the Bills and Dolphins game where Tua went down
Yeah. So that was
sucks.
a good game. It sucks. That he went down and got hurt, but he's out. And I guess they brought in some guy. Oh, what's his name? They brought in they traded or like signed some guy to take over him if the other guy doesn't do good, the backup.
Hmm.
Um, so it's like that they lost the Bills. Yeah, yeah. So that I thought saw that coming, and I got mad because I put Josh Allen in my fantasy, and I was gonna take him out because I was like, I know this guy's not gonna score that many points with them,
Yeah.
and it was too late. So then now what I'm happy about is the Saints murdered the freaking Cowboys. I was
Oh,
happy.
I know. Yeah, that was, and it didn't stop. I mean, it was just
I
full
know.
on.
Kept going. Alvin Kamara had a great game that game. So whoever had him in fantasy was happy.
And what did I say? My underestimated Derek Carr, who I've always thought had some talent. He has a
Hmm.
real offensive line now. They're
I
blocking for
guess.
him, and look
I
what
guess
happened.
you're right. You're right. But
Hmm.
you gotta be worried with that, right? We play them next.
No, I
So
know.
you're gonna be like,
No,
Derek Carr.
no, 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 no. No, but if he goes
Uh,
off one more time, I'm picking him up because he's still a free agent.
he says.
Yes, so
That's
I
funny.
shouldn't have told you my plan because now you're gonna steal him just to be a dick. But yeah,
Nah.
uh,
Keep it.
no, okay, well, good because because I don't know if
I
Jared
need
Goff's gonna.
I need a good running back and a good receiver because my running back I just check was on injury reserve, so I'm kind of freaking mad about that. And I submitted a waiver to get J.K. Dobbins because he was still free,
Yeah,
but I whoever stole him, I'm watching you. But no, he submitted the waiver before, so it's the one that who's the one that's called the insert name here? Or I don't know who that is.
it's Jacobs. It's Travis's childhood friend,
Oh him.
Tony. He
Okay.
goes by Tony. Yeah.
Oh, I wonder. I was like, damn it. Because he was doing good. No one picked him up. And then when I wanted him, everyone wanted him. And I was like, you freaking kidding me. But okay, so
Hmm.
the next, and I was shocked. The Raiders beat the Ravens
Yeah,
twenty-six
don't you love that?
twenty-three at the very end. I was like, good for them. I'm like, hell yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I didn't catch it, but yeah, they're always kind of cheer them on for Travis's sake. But yeah, I'm happy
Yeah.
to see the Ravens are yeah, they ain't nothing, I don't think. Um, Commanders Giants, I didn't see that game. Just a boring division game. Who
Yeah.
cares, you know?
Yeah.
I
Just
don't care.
Daniel Jones. I don't know if he has a job left, but I don't think they're gonna bench him because they spend so much fucking money on him.
No, they
And
fucked
then
up.
I'm excited for Jaden Daniels. He's doing pretty good.
He's doing very
Um,
good. Yeah,
he's doing very good, and he's a rookie quarterback, and see how it goes.
I'm excited
And
for that too.
so the next one was the Chargers and the Panthers. Of course, Panthers, anyone could beat them. Uh, and did
Chargers
you
are 2
see?
0.
Yeah, they're 2-0 and they're doing good. And haven't you seen now they benched Bryce Young, poor guy. They benched him, and Dillon's gonna start
Yeah,
now.
yeah. And I know it's the Panthers, but he just hasn't shown much of anything, so I'm not surprised. But hopefully
Yeah.
he's, keep your head up, sir.
Hmm.
It's not over. Fight for that spot. Um,
Yeah.
okay. Packers Colts, didn't watch that. Couldn't believe they pulled it off with the
Me
backup
neither.
Malik
Without
Willis.
Jordan Love. Surprised, and I thought Anthony Richardson was gonna pull that off and kick their butt, but guess not. Did you put him in? Because I know you have him on his fantasy.
Who?
You, Anthony Richardson, the Colts QB.
Oh, I did leave him in, and he
You didn't
did
do
enough,
jack.
I guess.
Oh, he didn't do enough.
No, he did okay. Yeah, he
Oh,
did
okay.
just as much as I think he put up the same as Goff or about the same. But
Oh.
that first week he put up like 50 points. That's why. So he better. I don't know. How's the offensive line? I guess I haven't paid much attention to
I
the
haven't paid
Colts.
attention either to the Colts, but and I don't know if they're decent. I haven't been seeing their games, the highlights. I only watched the
Okay.
ones that like I worry about. And the next game, the 49ers got their butt kicked by the Vikings. I was happy for that.
Yeah, I picked up their defense. Actually, Minnesota's. I don't
Oh,
know.
you did?
I'm just hoping that
Oh.
they're better than. Yeah, I had the Cowboys. Yeah, Cowboys typically have a good defense.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't cheer for them. So it's like, why did you get them? So I got rid of them. They suck,
The only
obviously
one
sucked
I
it up.
got for the Dallas was the kicker, and he's been giving me a shit ton of points, like a shit ton.
Oh, he's good, and that's why
Yeah, he's really good, but yeah, he
Brandon
always
Aubrey.
kicks. He gave me like I think 19
Hmm.
last game, and then this game he gave me 15. I was like, fuck yeah. And then
That's
he's really
good.
good, so that's the only way. I'm not a trader because I just got the kicker. Um, but
Well, I just
I
want to
got him because
say
I knew he was good.
I'm leading the league. You all suck. So
I know
haha.
you're undefeated.
Uh,
You're the only one undefeated. I was like,
only one with two now.
bullshit. I was like, because I was looking like, oh, he's the first one because he's just your name says number one, and mine's
Hmm.
four. I'm fourth. Oh, and I was like, this motherfucker's the only undefeated fantasy. I was like, I'm gonna have to kick his ass when I play him.
Oh
Oh,
crap! I didn't even see the Browns beat the Jag. No, I knew that Browns beat the
yeah,
Jags.
Jags.
Yeah, who
Well, I can
cares?
Mr. Rather have Lawrence as my quarterback for Eagles.
No, I don't know. Is he suck now or something?
Deshaun Watson, and the Browns beat him, and he won him.
Hey, he had 220 yards, no picks. Jalen had a pick. Just saying.
He had to pick at the end, but I think that was Shaquan's fault. What
Yeah, poor
that
guy.
Shaquan was the
That
one
was his
that
fault.
lost. That was his fault, but then I guess Ertz still kind of killed it at the end because like he could have a chance to make up for it, and then he fucks it
God,
up
what
by
are you
throwing an
doing?
interception.
Why did he? 15 yards is all we needed for that field goal. But yeah, I
Yeah, well, can't live in the past, so we gotta move on.
don't know.
So the Seahawks, I guess, won in overtime against the Patriots.
Hmm.
Um, really thought the Patriots were going to take that because they have a good defense. Patriots, they're pretty decent. They're not. They're still 0-2, right, or something. But
I think
they're
so.
not. They're not as bad as
No,
they
one
were
and two.
before. But
Yeah,
they're 1-2. Okay.
yeah, because they lost to the Jets
Oh
last
yeah,
night.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's right. They lost to the Jets
Good
and they
for
did win
Rodgers.
one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, and so I guess we talk about that game. The Jets beat them and they did pretty bad. It was like what 24-3. It was not
Hmm.
really a good game, and I guess everyone's happy about getting Aaron Rodgers because they heard like the crowd was cheering Aaron Rodgers or Aaron Rodgers, like spelling his name or I don't know. So they're finally happy that I got someone decent, and yeah, the franchise of the losing bad team is the Jets.
Hmm.
And speaking of Jets, that was another game we go over with the Tennessee, and the Jets beat that and them too. I'm surprised they beat that. I thought Tennessee was gonna take that. But the Jets won. And
Yeah,
then you,
Rodgers didn't have to do
mhm,
much in that game, but he had two touchdowns.
mhm. And then the next one I'll go over. You can do the last four, is next one I'll just go the Buccaneers and the Lions. The Bucks won that. I knew that was gonna happen. I betted on them to win, but I didn't win the bet because I betted some other people that were gonna win. They lost, but I knew that was gonna happen because Baker Mayfield is having a streak and he's doing good, and
Yeah.
they beat the Lions. I feel bad for Lions because I was rooting for them, but I was like, no, they're not gonna take that.
Yeah, I'm worried that I know it's so early in the season to judge, but I feel like they're not playing like the same team they were last season. So and like
Yeah.
put Gibbs in. Why do they keep putting David Montgomery in? Pissing me off because I need points. I guess Gibbs still led. He had 84 yards, but no touchdowns. Okay, Rams and Cardinals. So I was surprised to see this. I've not been
Yes,
paying much attention to the Cardinals at
I was
all.
surprised. I said so. I heard that Kyler Murray and what's his name, Harrison Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Jr. had a
Finally
game
went
that,
off.
yeah,
Yeah.
they went off, and I'm excited because I remember his
His dad.
dad
Mm-hmm.
in the Colts, wasn't he?
Yes. Super
So
fast.
yeah, I remember him being really cool and good because I remember he played with Peyton Manning,
Yeah.
um, and I liked him as they were known to be good,
So
and
he had 4 catches, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, so half of his
mm,
receptions were touchdowns. That's insane.
yeah.
Um, 32 and a half yards per
But
catch. Yeah,
I did
that's
see a highlight. Did you see the highlight where Murray just like he scrambled? He was doing his Murray magic, just like he went the other way, then he went back, then he went again, and then he went back, and
yeah,
then
I
went to
did
the
see that.
left and threw it and got a touchdown. And I was like, damn,
Hmm.
he's a
Yeah,
short little guy but fast.
it's funny because he's not even like I think he's only an inch shorter than Russell
Yeah,
Wilson, but
yeah,
everybody
I
gives
know.
him shit. He still looks small though.
He does. It's because how he looks.
Yeah.
It's not. I guess his height. It's just how he looks. Like he everyone towers over him, so it makes him look shorter than he is. So it's kind of funny. I think it's because he's shorter and how his body build is like small too. So Russell
Hmm.
Wilson looks. He's not tall, but he looks more like bulkier. Even for being an old guy.
I guess so.
Um.
I can't stand him, but yes.
Yeah, me neither.
Uh,
But talk about next. So let's move on.
okay. So let's see. It was the
Steelers and the
Steelers
Broncos.
and Broncos. God, probably my two least favorite teams in the league.
I
You want
know.
to cover that? Because I don't care about what they're doing.
Okay, so I didn't really care. This Justin Fields, I didn't see that game. I guess the Justin Fields did pretty decent, I think, and they won. And that's crazy. Steelers are 2-0 this
Yeah,
season.
I hate that
Oh,
they somehow are always at least 50% or higher. It's so irritating.
yeah, and then the Broncos, I guess I heard that Bo Nix is doing pretty bad. I thought he was gonna be a good QB, but he's not. He threw an interception in the end zone, and that could have probably saved their game or tied it. But yeah, that guy Bo Nix gotta work something out because he's gonna lose his job.
Yep.
Um, and
They
then
haven't
so
had a solid quarterback there since literally
hey man,
Peyton Manning. Yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
they gone through. You know how many? I think they gone through like what was it?
A
It's been
ton.
like 10 or 12 quarterbacks since
Hmm.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah. Yeah, I
That's
believe it.
nuts. But
It's,
so the next one, go ahead, guess.
yeah, I saw something just to kind of go off topic. This apparently the Browns haven't won their division since 1989.
Yeah, I
Isn't that
do, cause
nuts?
that's why, cause I root for them, the underdog a lot. I like the Browns. I like giving them their if they win, I give them props. Like good job, because I liked when Nick Chubb was there, but I don't think Nick Chubb might not come back. He got it
Yeah,
really bad. I feel sorry for him.
he was so
Oh,
good.
he was.
Should have kept Baker too. Look at him doing what he's doing in Tampa.
Yeah.
Um, go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, okay. So next is just the Bengals and the Chiefs. I saw that game. The Bengals should have
Okay.
won that. The Bengals should have won that again. Another fucking game where the Chiefs fucking pull it out of their butts or something, or pay the refs again.
I heard
Um,
it was a call, right? Was it pass interference that
yes, it pass
that
interference
Mahomes was begging
because
for?
yeah, and then he switched and gave him some money to the ref, and then they gave him the flag. I'm
So,
just kidding, but it was some bull. Some bull. The Bengals should have won that, and then I know Joe Burrow, his defense pretty much helped him throughout that game, but Joe Burrow, I got mad at him because he's better than that. He fumbled a ball, and that's how they were catching up. And I was like, "Are you kidding me, man? Come on, you had this in the bag."
yeah,
But then,
Mahomes did terrible. He had 151 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 picks. They
yeah,
still won.
they still
That's some
fucking won.
crap there.
We in
Yeah.
the Cincinnati had two interceptions. They got those interceptions. I think a forced fumble or a recovered fumble recovery, and
Hmm.
the Bengals still didn't fucking win. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" It's just, I think it's just all for clout and, like I said, for views and money. So they always make the Chiefs win. They always do because the Swifties bring in more views and crap, and I don't know. I think it
Yeah.
just really is that. Because think about it. All that game when I watched it, I saw nothing. They showed Taylor Swift like all the time, not all the time, but
Yeah.
like here and there. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Why the fuck do I want to see her? This is
Hmm.
football. I get it. You're trying to get views, but still, it's like this was not about. That was not a thing in football.
Yeah.
Like if there's like a famous person, they would show him for a little bit, and then like at the rest, like they'll show him once, one
Hmm.
time I remember, and then they never show him again. Swift twice they show her like so many times, just
Like
because
twice every drive.
every drive, especially when Travis Kelce does something, they show her, and I'm like, you
Yeah,
fucking kidding me? And
I
like,
know.
stop.
And he, you know what? And he'll even say this too. This is something I can't stand about him. He just goes out there and
Mhm.
runs whatever he wants. He doesn't have, it's like he doesn't follow the play. He just does whatever he wants.
Yeah,
And eventually he gets
yeah,
open because you're going to get open at some point. And that's
yeah,
how Mahomes hits him all the time. People call that great. I think that's laziness. And it's just,
yeah.
what's
Just
the
whatever.
narcissistic, I guess, that he
Hmm.
just thinks he's the shit and can do what he wants. So that
Yeah.
kind of pisses me off. I know
The
he's a
only reason
Kelsey, but
he's
who
the
cares?
shit is because of Patrick Mahomes.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
he
I
better be
think
careful.
Gronk maybe, but I don't know. I feel like Brady wouldn't let Gronk just do whatever the hell he wanted,
No, he
and that's
didn't.
why he's better. He's
Yeah,
way better than Kelsey
Broncos a
will ever be,
beast.
I think.
Yeah,
But
I'll take Gronk over Kelsey no
mhm.
in like a second.
Yeah.
Um, even though I don't like the Patriots, I'll still take Gronk.
So that's the
uh,
team that everybody needs to pay attention to, and just because there was a lot of that shit going on last season too, where they should have lost.
yeah, should have. It's just for
And they,
money, clout,
hmm
and views, and that's how it was. I think that's why they beat us in the Super Bowl, and then that's why they went over there and should have lost against the 49ers, and the 49ers are a fucking better team than them.
yeah,
Still lost. Still lost because they
they had no
so many
business
missed
even
shots.
being in the playoffs last season.
No, that season they did awful, and they somehow made it through because,
They're
like how they
losing
say,
shit.
the refs just
Yeah.
helped them through. And then that's everyone says it, everyone just like there's all these memes, and have you seen like where there's the memes where like the ref is dressed up in like the Chiefs colors, like looks like a ref, but it's in the like yellow. This is who the new player on their
Oh
team,
yeah.
and it's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
ref.
yeah,
And I was
yeah.
like, that's fucking funny. But okay, so next, so we
I think
hurry
that's
up.
it.
The no, it's
Oh,
the
the
Bears
Bears
and
and
the
Texans.
Texans.
Yeah.
That I was really sad about poor Caleb Williams, man. He got his ass fucking handed to him in that game. He got like kept getting sacked, kept getting like couldn't get out of the pocket. He just was like being so pressured too much, and his line didn't help him. And I think he was kind of mad about it. He should
Yeah.
have won that game. I think. I like CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans. I'm all for them for winning because they're like I guess my second team right now. That I like. But I don't know. I felt bad for him.
I
So
was going for the
and
Texans. I
yeah,
want the Texans to be good because it's been a long time since
no,
they were anything.
I was going for them too, but I thought the Bears might have it because of their defense too, because of how they did like last game, and
Yeah.
then and I think Caleb Winslow might have like I was like, oh, maybe he didn't get a shot last game because the defense did everything, but I was like, felt bad for him, but
Hmm.
I think he'll be a good quarterback. They just gotta help him out with the line and weapons. Um,
Wow.
so the next one is of course our game. Such a bullshit game.
Yeah, we kind of half-ass covered that one at the beginning, so I
That
guess
yeah,
cover that
we did
again.
it. Kind of did. We lost at the very end. We should have won. We should have
Last
ended
minute.
it and won.
Yeah.
The last
Hmm.
minute where I'm sorry, I love Shotgun Fire, but he did loses that game.
Who?
Shaquan Barkley, sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't hear you. Okay.
But yeah, he did. He would have caught that. It was, and then they're saying about, oh, it was a bad staffing call, or not staffing, their coaching. It was them. And I was like, no, it was a good play. It was God. He was wide open. He would have gotten that first down. That was a
He
good
would
play
get
call.
first down, yeah,
He would
for
have.
sure.
They trusted him because he usually catches those balls. He just dropped it. So it's
Hmm.
not on the coaching. It's not on Jalen Hurts. He threw a good ball. Saquon did, and this is what I appreciate. Saquon, like when they did the interview, he owned up to it. And I was like, well, that's a guy. I'm not putting like the whole blame because it's still week 2, but yeah, we should have just won that. And then I got mad that Jalen Hurts threw a pick at the end because
Hmm.
he should stop doing that and just throwing bombs and thinking, "Oh, here's Smith, catch."
He doesn't
Then
have, yeah, I'm telling you,
he got me
my,
mad in the game.
he stresses me out because I'll start to change, like you said, like all of a sudden he's running so slow at the beginning and then he just turns the
Yeah,
jets on and it's like, oh, he
yeah.
does
So
have speed. Okay.
yeah, throughout the whole game, because we're talking shit, you're getting shit about it. He did great until the very fucking end. I got
Oh, so
super mad at
great.
him.
So yeah.
I got so mad. I was like, "You freaking kidding me? You're just proving the point to Casey."
He didn't
But
have anybody open a lot of the time, so I can understand that. I get it.
yeah,
But
so that's why he ran. He did good. He ran for good
we ate
that
up
game.
that whole fourth quarter. It was on that
Yeah,
one drive. Nuts.
yeah. It was
Um,
stiff.
but yeah, it was. It's really too bad that it ended that way. Gave Kirk Cousins with no timeouts time to get downfield. You know what? He's been getting crap his whole career. He is a good quarterback, and he's pulled those upsets out of his ass many times.
Yeah.
Um, no offense, he has a better arm than Jalen does. Um,
Oh,
probably not as
oh yeah.
fast,
It's
but
been how many years more than Jalen Hurts?
it doesn't matter how many years. No, you either have it or you don't. That's not going to get any stronger. Um,
True.
but yeah, Jalen, like I don't
Oh,
know. I want him to be like, oh, I'm gonna go buy your jersey. I'll never feel like that about him, poor guy. Okay. Um, so yeah, I guess
that's
that's it.
all of it.
Yeah.
And just we already went over the Thursday game, so that should be pretty much it. Any other topics you want to go over, Case?
I don't think
We're
so. I
at
know we're at 42, 46,
well, no, we're
Jesus.
at
Okay.
46 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah.
so just end it here.
I do have to, yeah. I gotta go get the kid. But
Alrighty. So I guess just thanks for uh sticking with us. If you do listen to this, if you're not, then oh well. But just like we always say, give us a chance and
yeah.
well, because well, I'll show you why. Um, but thanks for joining us, even though we just talked about the same stuff. We football and then
Yeah.
some of our movies, but at least we did something a little different than the last few
I think we'll start being on
episodes.
camera more and then maybe making
Maybe.
videos, putting those
Maybe
on
have a
other
filter on.
platforms. That'll be fun. Yeah, filter. I think the animal thing is funny. That would be funny to see
Yeah.
that.
Well,
So,
well, thanks guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you.
have a
Say
good
bye,
one,
kiss.
guys. Bye bye.